I recently sailed on board P&O Iona, and I'm going to give you my brutally honest thoughts. Starting with Embarkation, for a ship that holds 5,000 passengers, I expected a lot more chaos. We drove down on the morning of our cruise, and we actually arrived 2 hours early, so we went to drop our bags off, and they told us we could get on straight away, so we were eating lunch before we were even due to board. There is something to be said about them rushing though, because they destroyed my 6-month-old suitcase on Embarkation, tried to repair it but made it worse, and then gave me £20 as a goodwill gesture. That's not even buying me half a suitcase, so I guess I'm shopping on Facebook Marketplace. Speaking of lunch, let's talk about the food. The actual availability and the number of options you had was great, but the food itself? We are normally hardcore main dining room people, but the quality of the food in the main dining room was honestly shocking. After a few nights we gave up. We tried the Olive Grove because that's like the fancy included restaurant, and genuinely it was inedible. Our food came out with so much salt on it that I had to down 3 glasses of water. For the first part of our holiday we actually ate at the Keys. That was a really good kind of grab and go fast food option. The only reason we stopped going was that one of the chefs didn't know that an oyster was a shellfish, and I have a really bad shellfish allergy, so we didn't want to risk that. Honestly, the unsung hero of the whole dining experience was the buffet. We're not normally buffet people, in fact we avoid it like the plague, but the Iona buffet was great. Everything was really fresh and tasty, there were so many options, and the chefs went above and beyond when they really didn't need to. The buffet's the place that you grab and go, and I don't expect my allergies to be accommodated there, but it was really appreciated. Going back to something a bit more positive, the entertainment was incredible. The standard across the ship was so high, whether you were going to see the pianist or you were going to see a headliners. A lot of the music used in the headliners' theatre shows was not our kind of thing, and even with not enjoying the music, we enjoyed the show. Our cabin was great, small but modern like you'd expect from a new ship, nothing really to report there. So would I sail on P&O again? I would love to say yes, but there are 2 things that are just making me feel a little bit unsure. First of all, the virtual queuing is a nightmare. We missed so many shows and band performances that we wanted to see, and you could never get a seat in a restaurant when you wanted to get a seat. But the number one reason that I will not be rushing to book another cruise with them is because P&O stole £50 out of my bank account that I didn't owe them, and they've still not given it back to me 2 months later. Good cruise, just a shame about the literal daylight robbery.